Hello there, this is Red Joy, and this is the second episode for our Baldur's Gate 3 run. I did a little bit of editing and speeding up here. And let's see what happens.
Right now.
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment.
You would think that druids would be a little less, prejudiced. I mean, they live in an area where that, they thrive on, differences of, animals and different species and stuff like that. You would think, like they would be exactly the last people to have prejudice against, groups like tieflings. But I guess they might equate them to being like, oh, you guys are actually devils, therefore you're actually unnatural to our world. Even though, tieflings are fine.
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about
I do like how Baldur's Gate does a really good job of humanizing the tieflings.
I told her I wish the wretched thing would
Let me put it this way. Before Baldur's Gate 3, people would either have kind of a meh opinion of tieflings, or they would over fantasize about them.
Foolish child.
And Lae'zel as being just an absolute sweetheart. Anyway, they would have kind of this over what's the right word? Over fetishization of tieflings.
We'll figure something out.
And this just is like, hey, these are normal people.
Do.
It's just
Speaking of, we don't have
they,
time to gather. You'd better
happen
move
to
on.
have been accidentally teleported down to hell.
All the damn rituals you want. We're not leaving.
Bears.
Come, Magrin. Give him a chance. You, get back.
Give me a chance. Tell me to get back. Oh, I guess the bear was about to attack.
Kick back. Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see
Actually,
you. Go ahead.
druids would be awesome in kind of civilization in general. They could transform into small bugs and fly around very quickly. Well, maybe not super quickly, but they fly around and they'd land on people's ear and be like, hey, the boss wants to see this one.
Ah, my good friend.
And Volo.
You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins
I
came?
think
You saw
in my
them
Baldur's
up
Gate
close?
Enhanced Edition runs,
A few
I haven't done a very
questions
good job of
if
actually
there's
chatting
no
with Volo.
overstating my
I should
interest.
actually do that. He just gives you kind of lore. He just kind of tells you kind of what's going on.
Glory.
And then in Throne of Ball, there's actually kind of a cool interaction you can have with him.
How would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
And that's an intelligence roll. Xeno's not great with intelligence. I mean, he's not terrible. He's not as bad as Isaac was, but...
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns.
A mythweaver. This man has no respect for truth.
Lae'zel,
And
you are
the
correct.
dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
By the way, one of the cool little elements about Volo is if you get the original Baldur's
The
Gate
truth, my friend,
guide,
not a jot more or
it
less.
it
Last
almost
question,
makes it
then
as
you'll
if
be
it was
quite
written
free.
by Volo,
Did the Italians
and it's just kind of
manage to
describing
the
all of the
Albion when they
mechanics
fell
of the
upon the
game,
gates?
all of the various little creatures you can run into, the famous characters that you can run into,
Didn't they?
all kind of
Glorious. Oh,
integrated
glorious indeed.
in the actual story. It's
I've
actually
interrogated one. A
in
captain
the
of
actual
this very
manual,
camp.
and
She
you'll have
knows
little
that they've
asides by
abandoned their
Elminster being
garden,
like,
but yet
Volo,
they
you're
have
being an
so
idiot
called
right now. And
the
Volo's like,
absolute
no, I am not.
best
I'm being
campaign.
brilliant. So, I like Volo.
Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Cleric would come to some use.
Kukliak.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed
You
in
know,
the back
invisibility
pocket?
actually goes down,
Until we meet
right?
again.
Oh, that's precious. Read the plaque. Plaque.
By
Plaque.
Sylvanus,
Blah,
the
blah,
truth
blah.
of the
I promise I can speak.
turmoil is calmed.
Alas, I've never learned to converse with your kind.
I do wonder what happens if I take that idol. I'm sure all the druids will be like, no, you can't do it. I'll be like, shove it. I can disrupt the guy picking flowers. I am gonna pick the flowers though. That pig looks like it's having a really good time.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots.
That doesn't rhyme.
The mural depicts druid and beast fighting together to drive monsters from their land. It looks like they were victorious, and yet the monsters
They
have
always do.
returned.
That's why you need an exterminator. Spray some pesticides, monster-cides.
Please.
And my wife would be freaking out right now.
Madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief?
A threat?
Poison? A threat?
How about a
I
child?
will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You've milked their poison
Have I?
before.
How would I
A
know?
single drop
I don't
of
have
it could
memory.
Kill that child in a heartbeat.
Girl. You mean parasite.
You
She
could
eats
have
our
both.
food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intention.
Well, now this just
Should the
depends
child struggle,
on what you
it is
consider to be
poised
balance,
strike.
right? Because druids are all
The
about
death of
balance.
a child.
So you're asking the
Harmless
question:
tragedy
is
that never grows old.
like is the girl getting balance? Yeah, with that one. Xeno's about as persuasive as I am right now.
The devil sowed chaos. She remains until the rite is complete.
Yeah, but I should have used persuasion at the start. I like that intimidation line. It's hardly intimidation. You're using logic. Be like, listen, you're gonna get into huge trouble. Those tieflings aren't gonna sit idle while you have one of their children. Yeah, I nailed this one though.
Yes. She is more valuable out there than in here. Sif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce.
Jeez. Let's chat with Shadowheart here.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now.
You want me to kiss you,
Just
your
an
boo
old
boo?
wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live
Yeah, but how do you remember what it is when your memory has also been
Quite a
tampered
lot,
with?
if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. Positive. You can trust me
I
on that.
guess.
I hate
Oh.
wolves.
I didn't realize you were frightened of wolves, Shadowheart.
I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves.
It's okay, I feel the
Ravenous
same way about
predators
moose.
with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear
Yeah.
to harbor.
It's
Don't
not
be
really much of a
surprised if
phobia.
I'm reluctant to face
A
it
phobia
more.
is irrational, whereas like wolves are like
Really?
wolves
Some
are just
might
like
think it makes me a
or like
liability.
wolves are actually dangerous.
In either case, it's not something I want to dwell on just now.
Lots of little rats running around.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Well, monsters would probably eat the children.
First you urge grace, then you speak truth. You surprised me.
You can
twice
actually
over.
do both,
A
Chief.
shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bared. She must guard her brood. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
And then the
The
tieflings will
rite
pay for
of
it.
Thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary.
Boring. And a prison.
None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must
Yes, but when is that final prayer? Is the final prayer going to happen like in a week? In a few
You will do
days?
more than speak. This tale ends but
Don't
one
know.
way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Okay. So yeah, let's go chat with Nettie. I do love the fact also that 5th edition does a wonderful job of just saying any character can be, or any race can be any class, right? In the original Baldur's Gate, you couldn't be, either she's a gnome or a halfling or a dwarf, can't quite tell, but you couldn't be a shorty race and be a druid. It's the weirdest thing. Gnomes would be great druids.
What was it you needed? I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you.
Okay. Well,
You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe. A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole.
I actually had one playthrough. Well,
I'll
I'll
do
explain
what
it
I
when I
can.
get to it.
Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
Sure you will, sweetie.
We need to be quick. This way.
Yeah. There's a reason why I'm saving right here. Let's walk inside.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins.
What is that?
Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Oh, it's a drow. You barely tell.
I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halson, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options.
Okay, so clearly we need to
All
find
right.
Halson.
Let's see what we can do.
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
You bet it is.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
Fell from a ship, saved my life.
Protected from on high. Sounds like the Drow. Master Halson said he was tougher than he had any right to be. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halson was desperate to find where all this was happening.
I was on a Mind Flayer ship.
A Mind Flayer ship? But Master Halson was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead.
Sounds like a personal problem.
But you seem like
Actually, well, it'll be both of our problems, so it's not
you
so much of
deserve a
that.
chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison.
It's that damn
Swear
wyvern
to me,
poison.
you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort. In case I
That's
couldn't trust you.
the reason why I
I
saved.
don't have a cure.
I had one playthrough where I
Only a
failed
way
that
out.
insight check,
I'm
and I
sorry
didn't
for the
notice her
feeling,
shifting,
but I had to be sure you
and
weren't a threat
she
before
actually
I told
poisoned
you
me,
everything.
and so
Now,
I think that character
do I
ended up
have your
living,
word or
but it
not?
was like a close run thing.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you.
Man,
Here.
Asterion really wants me to grow
You know,
those tentacles, doesn't
I
he?
spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halson and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hell was going on.
Tentacles. Lots of tentacles.
Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
What do you mean we should be changing?
Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records.
Sure, a
It's
whole
one of their
list of
worlds, for sure.
side effects on
But
that
this one
one.
gives you powers, telepathic connections, and it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet. anyhow.
I'm gonna be a mind flayer for Halloween. That's how I do it. Yeah, that's good news, right? I'm not a mind flayer?
Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halson heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it
So,
back.
guess I'll have to eventually talk with the adventurers.
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down.
Do goblins just shoot at everything
one
that
of
comes near, like every single
Technically
bird that
speaking,
comes near them? That's a
They won't
massive
kill
waste of
someone
arrows.
carrying their parasite. If you can find
I mean, I'm
Halson
not
and get him out
thinking they
of
got a
there,
huge amount of
we can
brains, but
discover
that's
what
really
he
silly.
learned, and perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Well, making a lot of assumptions, but I'll find Halson.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more, but only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne, and Master Halson didn't make it back. Good luck out there.
Saloon.
And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember
Just chuck
the
it
oath.
down.
Never tried it, and I hope to keep it.
Really? I was on a bender one time with some wyvern poison. Oh man, that's some hot shit right there. Oh yeah. Let's grab that specimen.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Let's read the letter. Track the druid, find whatever burrow he runs into, report back to me. Remember, you're only scout, do not engage, do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. I'll decide what to do next. By M. I wonder who that is. Alright. So, I really should do some potion making. Eventually. I can at least check out this. I don't know if I can. Can I try to consume it? Or I'll observe it first. Murky slime. Tadpole looks like some hideous cousin of a slug. Yeah, you can't consume it until you have the. I think it's the second dream. It might be the first dream. I'm not entirely sure, but one of the dreams. We'll go ahead and chat with a spoon. I'll carve your heart out with a spoon. Because it hurts more.
You did well to speak up for the girl.
Hi, Wrath.
That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
Yeah, Kaga seems dangerous.
Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
The real leader.
She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay. But more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the right will survive.
There are a lot of them, though. Like, I get they have, like, women and children among them, but there are a lot of them.
I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
So I'll find him.
Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
That's what I think of when I think of Halsin. You've lived, bruh? Alright. So we'll go ahead and make our way. Yeah, chat with this bear. I am charming as hell. I'm sure this bear will understand. Oh, animal handling crap. Should have just drawn, like, tossed a fish. Oh, critical failure. I feel like a critical failure on a certain D&D tables would be like, the bear swipes at you. Take 12 damage. You are dead.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed
Don't
you
joke
to a
about
knoll.
that.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened.
Yeah, you shouldn't joke about that. You all are from
Don't know what we do
the
without her.
hells. Technically speaking. You're all pleasant people, but you know.
I mean,
Oh my god, am I a racist?
for helping me.
Ah. What did I get? Dancing lights.
It's my job too.
I don't know
Druids don't care about
how useful that spell is.
No one does.
Yeah, we're gonna walk away from that little thief.
I'd swear that Ox's gaze has followed me.
Kinda wanna talk to him. There's Bordock's a strange ox.
The waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Ha, yes.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
That's not a normal moo.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
I mean, I guess. Alright. We're gonna head towards the front. People are pissed. Go up here. There's a bugbear. Enemy is surprised. Alright. So I'm thinking Asterion can...
Let's have a little fun.
I want to try to get him to a spot where he can do sneak attack against our lovely... There we go. Ooh! Well done, sir.
Don't linger.
Victory awaits. No time to waste.
Can at least... Yeah, we can at least disarm him. 50-50 shot. Miss. Yeah, can't really reach him. But I will switch to my melee weapon. He's only got 7 HP left, so Xeno can probably end this.
Into the bloody fray.
Here we go. Frosty. Alright, chat with Telescope Lady.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly.
Boo, but I'm using the
But you're not
watch.
here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it.
I
fair and
wonder
square.
what happens if we actually were like, if we didn't try going for the soul coin here. Oh, it's a real good thing I have friends. Not friends, but advantage on it.
That bloody Irenes. Devils just can't stand to lose. Here. Now go back to the pit that made you.
Well, if you insist. Okay. We'll go ahead.
Open up.
We're gonna actually make our way, skip a little bit ahead to make our way here.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
Ed.
You, not a step closer.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
So I'll go ahead, try to figure out what I can do here. Ooh, critical success.
He's hurt badly. An owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do.
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna hold my
Your minds
hold a stare.
intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits, yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He is a true soul.
Mind him.
He will. He.
Yeah, you guys didn't do a very good job of protecting him. Especially you, Mr. I'm wearing chainmail and have a huge weapon on my back.
Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen.
Yeah. Well.
Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
I don't know any druids.
You've been walking all around these woods and you haven't heard anything.
We know that all too well, sir, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives, survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started.
Define injured.
Found. At any cost.
Well, I might as well be honest with them. I'm a survivor.
You? Brenna, kill him!
Oh, honesty is bad. Okay, so decided to speed up, fight a little bit. Roasty toasty. A little bit of trickery. Yes, enjoy looking at the cat for a little bit. And I realized I gotta bring these two over, so. Oh, I'm so good at this game. Alright, hide, sneak attack, take one out. Ouch. Drop a weapon. She's not really using much of a weapon. Missed with that. Man, she really needs to, like, be a little more successful with her spells. Hop over. Fireball! Ooh, Ice Blast. And then Slicey Dice. There we go.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
You live in interesting enough times, Mr. Xeno. And I have inspiration. Acid Vial, very nice.
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
Man, Lae'zel. She's like that, like, kind of edgelord character who's like, if I'm such a badass. I hide in the shadows. My eyes glimmer with an angry red. Yeah.
This body seems different. A friend calls out from the corpse, desperate to be freed.
Yeah.
Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Yeah. Buggy bug. I win. Flawless victory. Okay. Oh, and lots of sweetmeats. Nice. Except for the shaft of broken spear. Okay. So, big thing. We're actually going to go to this stone door that we passed along the way when we were trying to save... when Lae'zel and Astarion tried to catch up. Okay, so... we got... I know what's up ahead.
And away I go.
Ow.
Good sign. Best tread carefully.
Ow. Okay, move back, move back, move back. Okay, that stung. I'm sure if my character had a few more HP, it wouldn't be so bad. Okay, so yeah, turnbowed. Because I still have leap up.
This was more fun when he was screaming.
There we go.
Could wake him up by chopping off a tongue. That'd be funny. Yeah. Give him something to cry about. Don't wear his voice out.
Alright. Stab him in the back. Tracker worm.
May the gods to us.
Okay. Hit on him. Can't really get a good shot on any of these guys, but I can at least take one out. And I go down. Shocker. And I think... Ow. Just gotta get the Yankee jump. Yeah, there we go. Wonder if I... Nice. Go down again. The reason why I'm speeding through all of these is that these fights, like, you know I'm gonna live in this fight. So I went ahead and I'm just like, okay, whatever. Yeah, she's at disadvantage. At least. Ow. 2 misses, that's good. Jeez. Shadowheart, come on, girl. Alright, so I will... There we go. Protect the druid. There we go. High ground. Ooh. Oh. Not moving. Really? Could have at least gone for the high ground. Basic footwork. I do better with like action economy, right? So like the big strategy that I try to use whenever I'm using this is just try to take out opponents based off of action economy, right? So like opponents would, there we go. Yeah. Okay, fight's pretty much done. Goodbye. So the idea should be like if I am facing 3 opponents, it's probably for the best that I try to take out like one big opponent at a time in order to ensure that. Now I need to. Yeah, I need to turn off that so I can cast a ritual spell. Okay, now. Turn off the rune. There we go. So the idea is that if I just strike exactly at one target every single time until that one target goes down, it chops away at their action economy, which is the way that you win fights in turn-based strategy games. Turn-based strategy games, in a lot of games, is that if you just simply have more actions than the opponent, you have a much better chance of actually winning.
Just a brief respite.
Short rest.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have.
Okay, we can at least. Come on, I gotta have. Where's my potion? There it is. Last potion. Can't at least throw it on him. There we go. Hop on up, buddy.
What's up for discussion?
Oh, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
They would have tortured you first.
It's my fault. I thought I'd given them the slip, but they followed me through the tunnel back there. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you
You're
again.
welcome again. Alright. That was a good fight. So now we'll go ahead and loot. It's the point where I saved. I had to quit, save my game, reload my game. Great axe. Hoppity jump. Hoppity jump. Would you look at that? Hoppity jump. Hoppity jump. Hoppity jump. Ugh, don't have a shovel. How do I not have a shovel yet in this game? Hoppity jump. Hoppity jump. Hoppity jump. Oh, gotta grab the group again. Yeah, that's right, we gotta loot all this stuff. Ah, potion of healing. Good. There you go. Just successful. Except I can't open it because I don't have a trap disarm kit. Oil barrels. I wonder what I can use for that. I can't open it. That's annoying. And come back for it later once I get a trap disarm kit. Okay, so alright, I actually just realized at this point that I forgot to talk to the mercenary adventurers to figure out where Halsin was and what went on there. So I'll chat with him real quick. And then I will chat with Zevlor. Hopefully get more answers.
What's up for discussion?
If it ain't the fearless goblin slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular.
Well,
with this
no,
one.
but desperate times call for desperate measures.
Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it.
Your hair is
Didn't work
weird.
out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Or he could be in a cage.
Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Yeah. Icewind Dale's chilly this time of year. Oh, you mean dead? Oh, he means dead. If you're dead, too dead to use it. Okay.
But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Chodger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Well, I am more powerful than you, so I will probably end up winning.
I'll be well
Just
on my way
saying.
Baldur's Gate when you die.
Alrighty. So I went ahead and skipped ahead to talk with Zevlor.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the
You're
child.
welcome.
If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Ask if we can delay the ritual.
You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense. A low thought. But I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close.
Maybe there's a way to get rid of Korga without
I can't manage that.
dealing with
But they've already let
actual
you
violence.
pass once. It doesn't sit well with me either. But to get these people to safety, there's nothing I won't do. You'd be well rewarded for the risk. But if that won't sway you, there's nothing more to discuss.
Huh.
Our time grows short. If Korga won't abandon her,
I think I
palace, then
don't know
we'll
if I
try
bugged
the
it, but I think I
goblins
messed
or no.
up.
These are civilians. Open battle would be a massacre.
Yeah, I don't want to force them out.
We are refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls and goblins attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the Descent.
The Descent, an infernal conspiracy that had seen the entire city of Elturel briefly dragged to the hells.
Oops. Who the hell planned that trick?
A fair point.
Today, the city of Cleveland was pulled directly into hell. It came back after a few hours, but its citizens are notably scarred.
Some artifact Aradin was hunting. I don't know any more than that, and I don't want to. This grove is poorer for losing Halsin, but I have my own people's concerns to look to.
Yeah. Okay, so Zevlor, I think, I don't know exactly what happened. The quest thing is going to stay up for a while. Alright, so this is another way I could get in there. Very interesting. Alright, so we scoot ahead. Could go into that cave. I'll probably go into that cave a little bit later. Grab some pieces. Grab some more mushrooms. And then let's chat.
So, you and Lae'zel. Seems turned.
Please don't remind me. But keep your guard up with her.
Note.
Yeah, she's right there. Oh. Okay, good. I meant to talk to Scratch, but sometimes you misclick. Oh. You know, animal handling is not really my thing. Oh, I just missed it. Yeah, but good doggo is worth it. There we go. Best doggo in the universe. No, that's a lie. But very good doggo.
The dog lowers his hackles, his head tilted inquisitively. Convinced that you're harmless, he turns his attention back to the corpse. Around his neck is a collar, etched with a name. Scratch.
Scratch.
With a deep, heartbroken whine, the dog bows his head.
Poor pup.
The dog whimpers nervously, as if to urge you on. The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not move.
Poor puppy dog.
The dog sniffs your hand, his tail swung low in understanding. He knows how to find
Best
you.
doggo. Alright, we'll loot the body later. Right now, we'll go ahead and cross across this river. Got one person at a time. Slowly cross the river. Alright. Key. Alright, let's chat with... you look hot. Your temperature is hot too. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Roasty toasty.
This is the devil Will has been tasked to kill.
You don't think you would, like, chop off the other one, just keep things even? Just chop off the other one on the side. No. No. Okay.
Me? Never been better.
Xeno remains unconvinced.
Me. It's you, from the Nautiloid. Please tell me I found you before those so-called paladins of Tyr did.
Haven't met any Tyrians, no.
Good. Great. Glad I don't have to kill you.
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Brain squirmy. Tadpole in our heads connects us.
Fuck's sake. Mountains as far as the eye
No
can
idea what that
see.
means.
Guess that explains the voices. From that peek I got into your head, you've made some inroads trying to get the thing sorted. But alas, no joy. I'm Karlak. And you are...
Xeno.
Well met, soldier. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some
I love
evil
killing.
bastards?
Oh, evil bastards?
A
Yeah,
little
even better.
background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Took me 10 years to properly escape, but now I'm free. Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down?
That sounds great.
Fuck yes.
I kind of wish I had actually asked why.
Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. After we've mopped them up, we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
I like her. She looks like she could throw me over her shoulder and carry me to safety. Should the need arise.
Shadowheart likes her.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. Hang on though. Looks like you got enough backup at your side. Not sure there's room.
Oh, trust me. Oh, one of them is not sticking around too long.
Camp for now. But
I just need her temporarily.
Got it?
If you know what I mean. Alright, grab stuff in the backpack. Arsonist oil. Okay, at this point, I want to cross back over. Make sure everybody actually gets over. Okay, so now my big goal is to get more XP. So, as much XP as possible so I can get to that level 4. Get that first feat. So, here we check out a couple of adventurers. There's more banter. I don't want to get too close to that area because I got a plan of how to get into that town without any bloodshed. Nice. Do a little inventory management. Okay, gonna skedaddle down here. Oh, what's this? Is this a conversation? Can I join in the conversation? I would love to join in the conversation. Let's chat with an old woman and 2 thugs.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see me, Rena.
Just let her go.
Please.
You there? Please, I don't know what's come over these boys. I just want to go home.
The old woman's face creases with false concern.
I have made a lot of good insight rolls with this adventure. I don't know
Stop this.
what's exactly causing that.
We won't ask again.
Careful! Don't trust a word out of her mouth. Our sister went to the hag, and we ain't seen her since.
Hand over heart, I don't know their sister. I will gladly help you all look for her, though.
Enough. Where is she?
Well, I got insight. She's lying.
Bollocks! You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells. She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rena.
Yeah.
It's our sister, Mayrina. She's... well... she was in a bad way after her husband died.
I get it.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no
Are
one
we
ever came from
dealing with a literal hag? Like a hag that literally will... Yeah, hag magic is wild. Yeah, get yourself killed.
I don't remember bloody asking you.
Hold on, Joel. Let him talk. What would you suggest?
Are you joking? I ain't got a clue who you are.
Everybody approved
no
of
way I'm
that.
leaving Rena to you.
But, Joel...
Not a chance. We're getting her back on our own. Now, come on.
That just doesn't make any sense. Like, dude, you know what will happen. You know what's gonna happen.
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Oh, I don't get a bonus for it. I don't get a... Oh, and this is a hard roll. Yeah, no. Nope.
The place has a quiet sense of calm. You can't see anything strange.
Yeah. Oh, we got some leveling up here to do. Okay, so with the feat, I have a mod that actually increases the power of these feats to actually give an additional ability score bonus. So I'm trying it out, seeing how it is. Again, it might be a little overpowered. I don't know how it'll turn out. But it also might speed up the game a little bit because I am now, 5 hours in, and I've barely scratched the surface into this area. So I'm going to take Great Weapon Master because she uses Great Weapon. I'm going to hold off on leveling up the other two in just a little bit. Maybe if there's a big fight that goes on. Ooh, ouch. That was not pleasant. And the two brothers. I hate that effect, though. The bleeding effect. So, with this, we can at least go back to camp. Now that we can access this point anytime, we'll go back to camp. I do want to grab one thing here. Yes, Mask of the Shapeshifter. That's going to be very important. I'll go ahead and put that on, and then we'll be able to use that later on. And we're going to level up as well. Alright, so last time I had him go with Assassin. I'm going to go with a Lucky Feat. Lucky Feat is going to be really good for Asterion because it can actually help him to get multiple chances of of unlocking things or disabling traps or, you know, surviving in combat. So I really like that. I think it's going to be really good. We'll also level up Shadow Heart here. So I know on the tabletop, Thaumaturgy is really, really good. It's like one of those hidden, underrated spells. I am gonna actually go with Blade Ward though. And here, if I'm gonna even out, the, see, I could do Warcaster. If I'm actually gonna even out pieces here, I might as well do something that will raise up Wisdom, and this will boost up Constitution. I feel like, yeah, if I boost that up to 20, her spells become a lot more powerful. So I think that'll be worth it. We'll do a long rest. And here's Will. And Karlach.
One horn, the stink of Avernus. Advocatus
Dude,
Diablo.
Latin doesn't exist in this universe.
The Blade of Frontiers.
I'm sure it's not Latin. I'm sure they describe it as like some celestial language or something like that.
Karlach, the archdevil Zariel's
I should know,
gladiator,
but I don't.
come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
Oh. Oh, that is hideous. What on earth is he wearing?
Well, not counting the fuckers that need a good hurting.
Shut it, devil. I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool. I'm...
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first hell. You are Karlach, tearing
First
through
hell out of
doors
9.
across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder, the front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlach fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof, clear as summer sky. It's over, Karlach. It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
I've tried to tell you. I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlach's blade rays slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Will shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No, I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
Yeah, I feel like the first one is just the best
Will
option.
catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
She's not a devil. You saw her thoughts.
You know monsters better
And
than
Will even approves of that.
Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the blade got his name.
I like that. She's like, dude, listen, one of us is gonna die if we fight. And I don't want it to be me, and you don't want it to be you.
Shit! Shit.
I will say I do like the character interactions, the NPC interactions, or sorry, companion interactions here.
I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it. even when the hells burn hottest.
So we got devils, we got tieflings, we got mind flayers.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Carl.
You kind of like were just chilling out by the river, roasting and toasting. So
Same. Now, instead of a liability, I've got a friend. Or I will have soon, anyway.
I'm gonna have a friend. I can appreciate that. Alright, chat with Will.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Ooh.
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
I'm sure you'll be fine. Anyway, I'm gonna go sleep and pick out 80 points worth of food. Increased, of course, by Tactician mode, which is really good. I like that. Rest up. Chat with Scratch. Who's the best doggo? Okay, so Will, Gale, and Karlach all approved. Shadowheart, Lae'zel, the hell's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Okay. So we'll go back to the overgrown ruins. I do want to check out this area, check out the temple. Oh, crap. Let's get out of here. Roasty toasty. Okay. So I do plan on leveling up before I get to a big fight. I've mentioned before my goal with Xeno is to put him up to like either level 6 or level 8 of Sorcerer, and then do whatever it takes. Jesus. There we go, finally. In order to get him to a point where he's powerful enough to be a single class and just like redo his entire character. So, but I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for him now. I'm gonna keep him as a sorcerer, but check out what spells he's gonna have. I like Bone Chill. Yeah, Bone Chill is actually going to be very good. In fact, especially for the next fight that I'm about to go into. Disguise Self is great, but I already have a helmet that can do that. Mirror Image. Yeah, good defensive. And then I'm actually going to go with Warlock. And for the time being, boost up Charisma. Eldritch Blast, Mage Hand. And then I'm torn between... Oh, I can take them both. Cool. Yeah, okay. So, Armor Aegis will give me extra HP. Make me a little more durable.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Protection from good and evil. Really good. Really important against...
That might be worth a look.
Against baddies. So, let's see. Oh, I could just activate this right away. Yeah, nice. Sleep. Alright. Now I'm going to be Captain Mobile. Alright. Time to fight some skeletons. Excuse me, we're from the HOA. We need to sort your, we have an issue with your trash cans. You don't belong here. Huh. Crap. Did not think this through. I can at least use grease, kind of lock up a certain area. Mirror image. Oh, good. That's right, I forgot she has mirror image. That's really good. Hoppity skip, jump. Bone chill. Yeah. Except I am now out in the open. Silenced. Yeah, the grease is doing a good job. Oh, it's darkness. Sorry, darkness. And I didn't actually get sneak off. I can hop, skip, jump all around the field. If I go... Basically... Yeah, nice thing too is that when enemies are... when I use Bone Chill on the undead, then they become at... they are at disadvantage, which is really good. Man, Asterion, I love taking him at the assassin. I think that's just such a good move. Oh yeah, let's turn off that. There we go. Take out the fighter. Can't really target anybody. Nope. Let's jump. Bone chill. Ouch. Actually, I don't think his Ray of Frost actually hit. There we go. I hit. Ah, there you go. Lizelle, have fun. Frosty. Okay. Well, that was a very successful fight. I feel like a level 4 fight should not be, against a couple of skeletons, should not be that hard. Yet sometimes when I play it, it's like a really difficult fight. And I'm like,
One sarcophagus.
What a silly, silly thing. Yeah, super useful. Alright. Let's open it up.
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
Knowledge gains atonement. Comes atonement, sorry.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life? Curiosity. Nothing more. Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
I answer. Well, mortals live to die, to be slaughtered. I feel like depends on the mortal is like the most neutral answer. Depends on one's deeds.
I am curious by what standards thou shalt judge. Very well. I am satisfied.
Doesn't sound like you're that
We
satisfied.
have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell. Has it been?
I'm gonna wait till he leaves to kind of walk around. Then grab everything in here. We will unlock this. Open it up. Probably should have done this way earlier, but you know what? It made the fight against the skeletons... leveling up made the fight against the skeletons way better. There we go. Open it up, and we're outside. That's good. Okay. Now at this stage, hop, skip, and jump. Alright, now, how am I going to get into this area? Now, I could fight my way through, which I did actually once, and it was a tough fight, but it wasn't terrible. But wouldn't it be good if I just waltzed in? We know that these goblins are working with Drow. Not only that, but Drow are a matriarchal society, and I will absolutely walk in.
Well, boys. Looks like we got ourselves a trespasser. Wait. A drow? In the sun? Stand down! This one's got a touch of the absolute about
That's right.
her. Apologies, your lordship. Hard making you out from a distance.
Yeah, let's be as cruel as
Please,
possible.
your greatness. Was an honest mistake is all. You'll get no more trouble from us. Promise.
That's right. Hi there. We're gonna have a conversation.
What have we got here? Oh, stop this thing!
The goblin seems unsure whether to bow to you.
He's got huge hands.
What do you want? Oh, I mean, what do you need?
Yeah. Trying to make it so what an actual drow would actually say. Although I think she would be more vicious.
But we're supposed to take him hostage. But you know that, of course. Don't you? You are blessed, ain't ya? A true soul?
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Let's do, yeah, friends. Oh, yeah. We didn't even need it, really. I wanted to just make Double Dog sure.
Pardon, madam, I didn't mean to doubt you. I know my place. Well, that's that. We'll be on our way. Do as you like with the pipsqueak.
The goblins slink backwards, Afraid to take their eyes off you?
No. Well.
Ask the pipsqueak on the spinning tower. We're out of here.
All right then.
Fresh meats. Scared meats. Yeah.
Oh, was that the warg talking? Holy crow, do wargs actually speak? That's fascinating. Break lever. I'm evil, but I resist the urge. That's the reason. That's the thing. So I'm not consciously evil, I am unconsciously evil. We'll end, shapeshift.
Cut me loose!
Jeez.
Bagakabara. There's pustulant thugs.
Pustulant.
Well, get on with it. You saved me, now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes?
Ah.
My own fault, really. I should have dropped
Cynics.
my pack and outrun those
What can you
bastards.
do? You
Alas.
save them, and then they're like,
Take my
now you're
pack
going to
if you
extort
can
me.
find it.
Excuse me, sometimes I'd like to be
Only
paid
reason
for my
this
services.
caught
Thank you
me
very
was its
much.
weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
Yeah, leave. Okay, neato. Alright, I shapeshifted to get through the village, and now we're going to have a chat with yet another devil.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation?
Toasty.
Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps.
Do you have any grey poupon?
The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the
Cat
cat.
Tangeray.
Then down came the claw. And that? Love. Was
That love was that.
They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service. It's not every day one meets such a cavalier sinner as yourself. A true, bloody pleasure. Neither. The fox, rather. Hiding, in a word. A silent observer, about to break the silence. Of course, what I have to say merits some privacy, as well as some more, let's call it, refinement. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
And opulence.
There, middle of somewhere.
Hey, can you guys turn down the organ music just a little bit? We gotta have a conversation.
The house of hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be.
Actually, when I'm a mind flayer, I'll eat brains.
Are you not entertained? Well, far be it from me to disappoint.
Oh, shit.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary. Conceivably. But a savior. That's for certain. Because my compassion is boundless. I stride among the needy, giving comfort where I can. And you're in dire need. One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix
I have a
it
couple
all.
of solutions in sight. Just give me a couple of days, hours, weeks. I don't know. Time is immaterial in this game.
And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I have a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door.
You don't have a door, dumbass.
Such a tease.
I'll try telling my friends that.
By all means, bite the hand that feeds you, while you still have
You know,
all those pretty
if there
little
were other
symptoms,
things that I was turning into,
sundering
none of these would
skin,
actually work
dissolving
out.
Guts they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Cheeky bastard. Anybody want to talk about that? No? Okay. Alright, so we crossed the bridge, made our way over.
My kin are near. It would be too much to hope that's nothing to do with
Yeah, that's a dragon.
You go a lifetime without seeing one, and then they won't stop pestering you.
Alright. Let's try to...
What are you doing? Hold up before they see you, Gresham.
You know, that's racist.
What? Apart from the dragon? Look. That lot are swarming all over the bridge. I don't know what they want, but it can't be good. I'm going to find another way around. You ought to do the same. I doubt a fight against them would go your way. Nobody. Just another harassing fool trying to stay alive. There's plenty of us around. What? Just follow you around? I go my own way. Alone.
Okay, fine.
Rag. That's it. I'm getting out of here.
Alright, let's see what's going on.
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
This is your last chance!
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik. Now burn!
Roasty toasty. Red dragons.
Stop wasting time, Beretta. You're not here to play with the locals.
Of course, Kithrak. We merely sought to...
No excuses. Question, kill, then move on. Find the weapon. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
A red dragon. I envy its knight. Would that I rode such
Yeah.
a steed. A
Guess you're
crash
just
must
not
be
good
near.
enough, Lae'zel.
Come, my kin await.
You are just a level, like what? Level 4 fighter now?
The dragons serve Githyanki. I'll see it does you no harm. Follow me. We are close to the cure we seek.
Okay. Well, and Lae'zel runs off.
What's in here?
got an arrow of lightning, arrow of darkness. So, I guess we're going to catch up with Lae'zel.
Ryder, my time is short. Lead me to...
Shh. Such a familiar tone. Were I not merciful, I would slice the skin clean from your meat. Yet you are not bleeding. For I am nothing if not merciful. Your name,
The Githyanki are dicks. I mean, not as bad as Waterdavians, but they are dicks.
Lae'zel. Proud. Regal, even. You will call me Gestil Kithrak.
Voss, Knight Supreme. The Queen's silver, the Queen's sword.
I am who you say. A Geich vessel has fallen from the sky, Lae'zel. Thieves aboard have taken a weapon most precious. It is polyhedric in shape and inscribed with the sacred runes of our people.
You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of the artifact you carry. Somehow, it's afraid. You attune your mind to it. The artifact does not want to part from you. It does not want to fall into the Gith Raiders' hands.
Take word to your creche. You are to join our search.
Okay.
Speak up, child. Affirm your mandate.
Okay, hopefully this works out.
You honor me with this duty, Kithrak. I shall alert my caretaker with haste.
The Kithrak nods, content with Lae'zel's answer.
You serve your queen well, child. Take your slaves and hunt those who escaped the Geich ship. They must carry the weapon.
I fly now to Vlaakith, our undying queen. She will see your faith rewarded in this plane and ours.
To Danos! To the sky!
Awesome dragon. I mean, the dragon's big, but it's like kind of strange.
Damn it all! You did well to intervene, vexed as I am to admit it. The Gestil Kithrak would have flayed our skin and left our carcasses to burn in the sun. All for the sake of the artifact that we carry. The crash is near, this much we know. We follow the path forward and into
Yeah,
the
no, we're not gonna do that just
Not
yet.
even the ignoble
We'll take a
Gestil
look at
Kithrak
what that
will
path
keep
looks
me from
like,
my purification.
but we're not gonna do that just yet.
Open up.
All right, so grab a shield.
Still warm from the red dragon's fire.
A dragon is clearly not to be trifled with.
No shit, Sherlock. So this is at least that path.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger, and turned against you. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are three figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the prison and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
Ah.
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice
That's right.
away.
Shutting down that Wi-Fi signal.
My forces gather. The reckoning draws.
Okay, so makes everybody feel a little bit better.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened.
But you knew to pull it out.
We should keep going.
The voice is gone. Muted by this Gith relic. Why does a half-elf carry it?
Because she stole it, numbnuts. Do.
I think that was the Absolute speaking to us. But we managed to shield ourselves. We should keep moving. I don't know. Not exactly. All I know is it's important I get it back to Baldur's Gate.
Do we even know where we are in relation to Baldur's Gate? Like, are we north of it? Are we south of it? Who the hell knows?
I am a servant of Shah.
We know there's a bridge.
My home is a secret cloister in Baldur's Gate. I need to bring that artifact back there. No matter what. I can't tell you anymore. This mission required utmost secrecy. We all submitted to having our memories suppressed so that we couldn't betray Shah's confidence. If I reach my contact in the city,
It's a lot like the
I'll have my
KGB.
memories restored. Until then, I have to guard the artifact with my life. There. You have the truth, for all it's worth. Let's continue.
Okay, Boris. And
Heaven
Natasha.
forbid. We're all entitled to our secrets.
Your faith is your own.
No need to thank me. This is out of pure necessity. Pure desperation, in fact. There's nothing more I can tell you. All I remember is that I have to get back to my contact in the city.
I know those symbols. Githyanki runes. Ancient as Vlaakith herself. You stole that from my people.
Yes. And a lot of my people died in the process. I won't.
Gotta admit, Shadowheart, that is not good logic. That is not good reasoning
Powerful
to put in
artifact
there.
Indeed, to have caught the attention of so many. Not least the Absolute itself.
You're like, yes, I stole it, and a ton of my people also died trying to steal it. So I'm more justified in having it than you are?
Before they find you,
I don't buy it.
You've evaded them so far, thanks, it seems, to the artifact itself. But how long can such protection last? Shadowheart has made her position clear. She will see that it is taken to its destination. At any cost. No doubt the Githyanki will seek to reclaim that which is theirs. But you still do not know what it even is.
Keep it safe.
Trust me. I'll guard it with my life. Let's keep going.
Alright. Alright, so no, we are not going to go that way first. We are actually going to go back here. I was originally going to go to handle the... to go back to camp, but I think it's probably a good idea that we handle this here.
He of the unsleeping eyes. Grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith to face darkness without
Christ
fear.
on stilts. Lady, listen. Like, you know there's a ton of people still inside. You mind, like, helping them out before you start praying?
I'm the one that talked him into joining the fist. A massacre. Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot. Please, just leave me be.
Fine. We can at least open this up.
Grand Duke Ravengard could be inside. Don't just stand there. Push!
Yeah. All right. Knock it down, son. Kick it in. Yeah!
Inside, hurry! We don't have much time.
I'm stronger than you. I'm also a sorcerer. Alright. Alright. By the way, Frost does not necessarily work on any of this stuff. Neither does... Okay. Neither does just a little bottle of water. Okay, so try to blast that. Oh, that was a bad idea. That was a really bad idea. Try throwing it. Oops. We at least try to open this. Stab it open. There we go.
We can talk when you get me out of here. Come. I'm afraid proper thanks, Mr.
Yeah.
Rhodes.
It's like an interesting dress she's wearing. Very,
Fresh
like,
air.
exposed.
At last.
Maybe it's more like a
boldness is a
nightgown. She was just
blessing.
like, hey, I'm getting
How
ready,
forget?
and just had to run out.
Are you all right? It takes more than mere fire to break me, Yuva. Now listen close, Fist. Duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed.
They can't be. They're lying to you.
Gauntlet, report to the
Lying.
man and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Counselor.
The rest of you, count the dead. Take word of their sacrifice to this city. And you, I must ask again for your aid. Please, rescue Ravengard from his Drow captors. The Council will reward you for your effort. May I trust you'll see it through?
Yeah.
A champion indeed. He's the invisible force holding Baldur's Gate together. Without him, the city faces collapse. In fact, I fear that may have been the intention of those who abducted him.
Ah, gosh, it's like holding a vote to overturn the speaker. And then that vote goes through
Thank you.
because
And should your courage falter,
basically
remember the
a
Duke's
bunch of
generosity.
small ambitions and opposing parties actually allow it to go through.
You should pick up
And
the
then your
Drow
enemies
trail
take
with
advantage
ease.
of it
I will
by
seek
having a major
reinforcements and
attack
join you when I can.
on an ally nearby.
Fist, to work.
Okay, I'm gonna try to avoid going into that. Just saying. Kind of interesting how real life or games mimic real life. All right, so got a magic stick.
Excellent armor. Strange place
Agreed.
to find it.
But Alchemist Fire, always very useful. All right, time to go back to camp for the day. All right. Well, Gale, looks like we're gonna have to
Spare
get
me a
rid of
moment,
magic item.
if you please. I've something important to discuss with you. We've been traveling together for a while now, and it's just about time that I shared.
No, let's
something
correct
with
it. You've been traveling
personal
around camp with
that I prefer
us,
to keep quiet, but
and we've been
needs must when the
doing all the
devil
traveling.
drives. I have no choice but to speak. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. No, it cannot be cured. And I assure you, I've left no page unturned in reaching that conclusion. I can keep this condition under control, as indeed I've done for a significant amount of time, but that was under different circumstances altogether. Home, in Waterdeep. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
So I have thoughts on this. First and foremost, I love this mechanic. It's like you have to sacrifice a magic item every like few days or so. That's like really freaking clever,
So long as it's
right?
brimming with weave. It's been days since I last
Which is
consumed
nice
an
if you have like a
artifact,
ton
since
of
before we
extra
were
stupid items around. Like I have actually one that I'm
time.
gonna give right away.
By that, I
But
mean it's imperative
in
that
story,
I find and consume strands of weave at the
it's
earliest
such
possible
an
juncture.
inconvenience. Okay, I'm saving here because I've messed this up before.
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
Alright, I'm a nice guy.
Splendid.
We're gonna do it.
Bit of boldness will serve us well. As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need.
Yep, let's give him one. Yeah, it's gotta be the locket. Oh, hell no. Yeah, it's gotta be the locket.
Thank you.
Dancing lights, not really useful.
That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake
Lots
up
of
again to
metaphor
continue its
all
ravages.
around. Metaphor, metaphor,
Such is the
metaphor,
nature of
metaphor,
all
metaphor.
monsters.
You know, you're not so bad for a water Davian, but you're still a water Davian.
Oh, it's not so bad once you get used to it. And, on the plus side, my tower in Waterdeep has never been so free of clutter.
Yeah, see, like, everyone gets a tower.
Sincerely, though.
Everyone gets a tower.
I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time,
All will be told soon enough. Blah, blah, blah.
I myself am a much more powerful artifact in your arsenal. Rest assured of that.
Captain full of himself. Alright, let's talk to somebody who matters. Hi, Will.
Will's brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's rest, then Floric's face as she tells you of Ravengard's abduction.
Hells. Older Ravengard's
Oh, no.
been taken.
Yeah. You know the man?
I know him better than most. He's my father. I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him.
Yeah.
Just the one.
But, you know, if he dies, then according to Crusader King's lore, you get to be the Duke.
Until he disowned me and cast me out of Baldur's
I don't
Gate.
think it works that way in Baldur's Gate.
Such a
I think
rift
it's
isn't
more
so
of a, like
easily
an
mended.
elected position.
But it's not so wide that I'd let my own father suffer at his captor's hands.
You're a good guy.
I've been asking myself the same question. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father.
That's a good point.
No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind
You
his
are
abduction.
wise, sir.
His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. all the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
Shouldn't keep secrets.
I know.
But you are a warlock, so...
When I look into a mirror, I see two faces. I see the Blade of Frontiers, a man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And I see Will Ravengard, a memory of a memory. A man who belongs to the past. I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow he left behind.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we can chat with Withers. Welcome to camp, buddy.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
A mending of the threads between life
that and absolutely makes sense.
Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
Neat.
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
Yeah.
A matter of coin.
Good thing I'm rich. Yeah, we don't need to do the... changing class now, but Xeno doesn't feel so good. Poor Xeno.
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers. The world swims as you close, then reopen your eyes. How long have you been waiting here? A moment? A night? A 10-day?
Hazel. Hello. Oh, God!
Chukil Gate Vlakith Mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
You don't want to do this. Let's see, either medicine or persuasion. Persuasion, I know I'll get a... Yeah, that's gonna be better. Yeah! Rocket! Oh, the advantage is situational. Okay. But it is a hard fight. Hard one to get there.
I cannot trust my own mind. So it seems I must trust yours. I will wait. But know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
Yeah, well, you know, Feast of Brains doesn't sound so bad when you think of it. Ooh. That feels nice.
I came just in time. You are transforming.
Oh, that's awkward. And there we go. Nice armor.
You have. I saved you before.
Okay.
And I'm here to save you again.
But why?
Don't worry. You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you.
Imagine hacking and knocking off.
We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it. Nurture it.
But why?
I will keep it from consuming you. But for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it.
Why? I mean, I'll do it, but why? I mean, I know it gives me power, but why? Okay, that's enough, Redjoy. Cut that crap out. Technicolor Dream Show. And the skull.
A fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that, but only if you embrace your
Will I
potential.
become a blue glowing person? Ooh, can I be a purple glowy person? Okay, I don't think I want to be a purple glowy person.
I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be
I'm sure I'm gonna find more about you. And going back to sleep.
Wake now. You'll feel better. I promise.
And there we go. And that's gonna be it for today. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave the video a like or a comment below and subscribe to the channel. With that, take care and good luck. We're all counting on you.